Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been like 5 or so days. Um, I tried to make videos sooner than that, but it's just, it's been a week. I'll just be honest, it's been a week. So today I thought I'd do a video on kind of doing what I thought about this book. It's the Witcher series, um, introducing The Witcher: The Last Wish. Um, so, oh, let me move my pinky. You guys see it? Yeah, I'm sure you saw it. Anyways, I'm not finished with it yet. See where this red thing is? That's my little bookmark, but I have very little left to go. But I wanted to give my thoughts about it, about what I've read so far. Um, I've only seen the first season of The Witcher on Netflix. Um, and, uh, yeah. If I could afford Netflix, I'd have Netflix so I could see the rest of the seasons that they have. But unfortunately, I'm a broke bitch, so. Anyways, my husband got me a set that had two books. This one and, gosh, what's the name of the other one? I don't know, but I'll be starting that one after I'm done with this one. Anyways, he got me this like a year or two ago for our anniversary, I think. Anniversary or my birthday. One of those things. It was something to do special. Like, it was some reason. It could have been for Christmas too, now that I think about it. Kids are fighting. They're always fighting. It's kids. There's no more summer school. Sad face. Anyways, so this book is definitely different from the season 1 of Netflix series. For one, some of the way that the story, which, now that I think about it, all books are different from their shows and movies and stuff. Like, so, I mean, not criticizing, I'm just saying, like, the name of the, is he called a poet? I think they call him a poet in the book. But, the guy who plays the lute or whatever and makes up song, a bard. There we go, bard. Ha. They call him a poet in the book, and his name's completely different on Netflix than in the book. Netflix, I think his name's Jasker. I can't pronounce it, but I know it starts with a J. In the book, it's like Dandelion, something like that. And they describe him as kind of like a meaty man, like meaty, big round puffy face and stuff. If I remember the way they described him in the book, but on Netflix, he's a really thin, skinny man. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, he's the guy who sings Toss a Coin to Your Witcher or something like that on Netflix, on the Netflix series. And then the way they do the Netflix, they show each of the stories that I've read in here in different sections, like the one where Geralt, I'm probably saying his name wrong. The Witcher, okay. he goes to break the curse on the princess whose mom was the sister of her dad and stuff. Like, that was one of the first tales in the book to happen. And then in the Netflix, I think it wasn't one of the first. And one thing I feel like I'm like about is that they didn't have, I believe, Tish, I think is her name, the sorceress who was on Netflix in that scene with the princess being like having her curse broken, and she tended to the Witcher's wounds and stuff. She's not here in the book. She's not here in the book for that. I feel a little disappointed about that. I was like, oh, cool, And in the book, it states that that the Witcher met Yennefer. Now, I know I said her name right. I'm pretty damn sure I did. He met her way before he met Renfri. Do you remember Renfri? Those who, oh, you know what? There's probably those who haven't seen the Netflix series. Fudge. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm going to probably do some spoilers. My bad. But anyways, Renfri, on the Netflix series, she meets the Witcher before Yennefer does. But in the book, Yennefer was met way before Renfri. But they don't give you the story of how the Witcher and Yennefer met until near the very end. I'm actually, like, I'm just a little bit into their story of how they met. And in the book, the Witcher takes excuse me, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, so if I sneeze, I apologize. Anyways, the Witcher takes sanctuary, there we go, sanctuary in a temple of this high priestess or whatever, and she's like a sorceress and stuff too, and she teaches other little sorceresses to be sorceresses or something like that, help them find their path in the book. Anyways, I believe, if I am really thinking correctly, I believe she's the one on Netflix who took Yennefer from her village and trained her how to do her magic. I could be wrong. But I think I'm not. I might be wrong. I probably am. But anyways, the Witcher takes sanctuary there a lot, and she's the one who actually tended to his wounds that he received from the breaking the curse of the princess. I guess anytime when he has injuries of any sort, he goes to her for her to tend. In the book, it states that something is going on with the Witcher, and he's losing his focus and abilities as a Witcher. I don't know fully what's going on, but in the book, it implies something's going on. Another difference is, for those who have seen the Netflix, the first season, when the Witcher and the poet guy, Jasker, I don't know how to pronounce his name on Netflix, but he's like known as Dandelion in here or whatever, Dandelion, whatever. When they got captured by the elves and stuff, completely a different outcome for how they got released. Now, my memory is a little fuzzy, but I'm pretty sure the high elf prince guy on Netflix is the one who let them go after the Witcher encouraged him to take back his lands, fight for what belongs to them. In the book, a high priestess, or I'm trying to think of how they described her. If she wasn't a high priestess, she was somebody who was considered of high value of prophecy, a prophet, like a prophetess or something like that. She's the one who stopped the Witcher and the poet from being killed by the elves in the book. And so it's, that's a different thing. I kind of wish Netflix had that actually with the book in that one for Netflix, because I think that would have been really cool to see or to have. I don't know. I know everyone has opinions probably about the book and the series, the first season. But I notice a lot. There is a huge amount of differences in here. Like the way The Witcher handled Renfrey and stuff when they had their chat. That was different. The location was different. The way that ended was different. Like, I feel really bad for Renfrey, both in the Netflix version and in the book. Like, she did not deserve any of that crap that happened. None of it. None of it. I'm kind of eager to start the second book. I am curious as to see what it's gonna take on. If it's gonna continue through like the first season of Netflix, or if it's gonna delve into the second season. Like I said, I've only seen the first season of The Witcher. I would love to see the second season. I'd love to watch the third season that's about to come out. I just, I wanted to do something a little different today and just talk about this. I mean, I don't know. Looks like the second one is... My eyesight's kind of bad, and the lighting in here isn't perfect either. If I paid attention to the back, I could tell you guys. Blood of Elves. So, I feel like this might still delve into the first season, because on Netflix, it showed the time of the elves had fought back. They did fight back, and there was a war between them, and like elves and humans just weren't getting along and stuff, and like there's no mentioning of Ciri, okay, the princess from the first season of Netflix, the one that becomes Child of Surprise. She's not in here. She's not in this one. So I wonder if she's in the second book. I'm still, like I said, I'm not fully sure what the second book's gonna be like, but it does mention that scene where the mom is like uses her powers to save her dad, and like, Ciri's dad, not the mom, like her mom's husband or whatever, but they weren't married at the time, like he was coming to claim her, like all the description of him, what he looked like and stuff was almost point on. I think in the Netflix he looked more human than described in the book. But it still happened that, like, Ciri's mom unleashed her power trying to protect him, and they actually kept the same name for the wizard guy who helped stay by Ciri while she was being raised, and he was there at the thing too. They kept his name the same, but I don't think I could pronounce his name. I would have to rewatch season 1 to listen and hear how they pronounced his name to be able to probably pronounce it. It's been a while. Um, but his name stayed the same, so I was like, okay, at least they kept his name. I don't remember the mom's name in the series of Netflix. I believe they called her Peretta or Pavetta, something like that in the book. I probably said the name wrong too. Either way, I'm gonna wrap this video up and stuff, guys. I'm not feeling too hot today. I have my ear is bothering me. I think it's the eczema in it. And I think I ate something bad yesterday, so my stomach's been rebelling against me today. No, I'm not pregnant, so stop. I'm on birth control, guys, okay? And I don't do it enough to really have to fear about pregnancy. Anyways, this book, I give it a 8 out of 10. And that is because some of the way that it's different from the series, from the first season of Netflix, kind of throws me off. The order of everything that happened in the book really throws me off. But it's still a really good read. I highly recommend it. For those of you who are like, no, I just want to do the Netflix series, I really think you would enjoy reading the books too. Because they're, like I said, books are different from the videos and shows and movies, but they still are very interesting to read. I feel like it gives a great description to where you can visualize what's happening in your head. And if you've seen the first season, then some of the fight scenes are about the same, close to the same. So you can visualize it in your head as you're reading, be like as if you're watching it. And it's really good, guys. I recommend it. I'll probably be finished with this book today if I read it today. I don't know, my head hurts. And whenever my head hurts, it could sometimes turn into a really bad migraine that will knock me off my feet to where I get physically sick. And it just sucks. It might actually turn into one of those. So that's why I'm like trying to decide if I will finish this or today or wait until my next day off, which is Wednesday. Realize I probably didn't give a good review for this book. Like, I didn't, talk about this book in the Netflix series really well. I don't know. I'm not really good at stuff like this. But I do recommend, if you're a reader, go for it. If you're not a reader, but you're interested in maybe giving this a chance, I recommend it. Like I said, 8 out of 10 stars, in my opinion. And just, yeah, By the way, The Witcher, he's hot, okay? He's hot. I'm just putting it out there. He's hot. If he existed, I would let him be my man. Sorry, hub, but just putting it out there, guys. The Witcher's hot. But yeah, 8 out of 10 stars for the book. If I was to rate the first season of The Witcher on Netflix, I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well. Because the scene with the baby really really, like, it tore my heart up really bad seeing that. When I think about it, I feel immense pain right here, and it makes me have high anxiety to where I need to, like, almost run to my kids and hold them and stuff. Like, it hurts really bad. So that's the reason for that. That scene knocked it down. Um, but I love the magic that they display, the effects, the fighting, the humor, everything. Like, it's a really good show. Um, Hopefully I can get Netflix soon. It probably won't be soon. But I hope to get it again sometime in the future. Rewatch season 1, continue to season 2, so forth, so on. Maybe I'll give a review for the second book that I read. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how many likes and stuff I get on this video, I guess. If I don't get any likes, then I know I sucked horribly, and you guys are like, she's stupid. Or just be like, she didn't really explain it very well, or anything. It's whatever, Before I go, be careful. This Tuesday is the 4th of July. I hope you all are safe and you have fun. Spend time with your loved ones. Enjoy the fireworks. I will be working. It'll be my first holiday. Not gonna lie, I don't think I'm fully prepared for the holiday to work it. And I honestly think that's because they don't give me enough days to be fully confident to do it. But that is okay. I'm sure I'll have some help if I need it. But once again, be careful, and safe, and have a great 4th of July. For those who have subscribed to me, thank you. You guys rock. I love you. Thanks for watching my videos. For those of you who have just stumbled upon this video and like, what's this? Thank you for watching it. If you made it to this far, you probably haven't. You might have. I don't know. But for those who have, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'll give an update later this week with my dad's trailer. Because this week we'll be going and working on it. Hopefully it goes good, but right now it's just my dad and myself working on it. When I think about it, I have high anxiety. Like, we're told to always trust our instincts and our gut. My gut tells me I really need to get this trailer done and need to move us there as soon as possible. It is so strong that I'm almost tempted to just do a home loan and put a trailer on my dad's land. But then I can't pay my dad rent and do the home loan payment at the same time. It's not possible. Not enough money possible, kind of deal. So, I'm trying not to overexert myself, but at the same time, I'm trying to overwork myself to getting it done. It's just really strong and needy. Anyways, once again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. For those of you who have read the book, let me know what you think about the book. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on it. For those of you who've only seen the season 1 of The Witcher, let me know what you think about it too. Like, yeah, come on, let's compare notes. It's okay if you don't, but I mean, yeah. I appreciate it, guys. Have a great week. Be safe again on the 4th of July. Don't drink and drive, please. And just have a fun holiday. I'll see you guys in a few days.